Hello everyone and welcome back for another Tier List Friday video. It's Elizabeth. You know, we're still consuming a lot of television because we're in quarantine, and so I thought that what I would do is rank Netflix originals. So Netflix original shows, movies, documentaries, all the different categories. I actually made this tier list myself. So if anyone likes my shirt, I'll leave the link in the description. It's from this girl off of Etsy that I truly found off of TikTok. TikTok is bringing the world together, folks. So we have Straight Up Binge, Amaze, Bring It On, Couldn't, Def Not. I want to make sure all of these I've seen fully, and they're shows that I like, didn't like, whatever. I could start with I'm Thinking of Ending Things because I actually just watched it a couple days ago. It just came out on Friday. It was just like a mind bend, control, whoa, what is happening? Every actor in it is absolutely incredible. And it's Charlie Kaufman. I would say it's Amaze for me. There's a couple on here that I might have done twice because I forgot if I did it or not, so I'm sorry if some of these are repeats. I straight up went to Selling Sunset. Selling Sunset is an amazing reality show that you can watch. It's a straight up binge. I didn't know what the hell Selling Sunset was until about a couple weeks ago, and then I posted a video about it. You should go and watch. If you like reality TV, if you like drama, if you like houses, that's the show for you, honey. Outer Banks, just binged that show. Took me way too long to binge Outer Banks. My good friend Shauna was like, why haven't you watched it? The show is literally meant for Elizabeth Valenti. I watched it, I finished it in 2 days maybe? Freaking out the whole time. That's straight up binge. I literally binged it. Cheer is something I watched a little before quarantine. The way that I see these kids, honestly kind of tortured, just like really kind of sad and depressing to watch. But their cheer routines are amazing. Kissing Booth, I can't, like definitely not. I don't get the appeal. I guess it really is like you have to be like a preteen or teen to like really get into it. Hollywood and The Politician, I just like, I couldn't get behind either one of those shows. The storyline for both of them, I was like, why is this being made? Why do I need to be watching this right now? Like that's something that I ask myself a lot of the time. There's something I know about myself. For me personally, I have bad taste. I like to watch random movies and shows that are meant for like 16-year-olds. I know how much I love Riverdale and Outer Banks and movies like freaking Kangaroo Jack. From an objective point of view, I can say, oh, the show is good, oh, the show is bad, or whatever. And I always like to ask myself, like, why is this show coming out right now? Meanwhile, freaking unsolved mysteries that need to be put out at all times. Unsolved Mysteries just came out during quarantine, I think. Best part about watching it is like watching it and knowing that they're unsolved, and then at the end of the episode being like, what the hell? It's not solved. But there's the one that's unsolved that like they're asking all of us for help. Quarantine has been so long. I cannot believe that I've fully watched all of these shows. Floor is Lava is such a dumb concept, but I watched the whole thing. The contestants on it weren't amazing, but the concept of it was really, really fun. I'd say Bring It On. I love Too Hot to Handle. I thought it was so juicy, so good. I kept up with all the people that were on it like afterwards. I'm gonna put that in straight up binge. It is the ultimate reality show, so if you don't like reality, that's not the show for you. Love is Blind is something that a lot of people got into, and that was the reality show for me on Netflix that I was like, I don't care about it. There was the one couple that I was rooting for and they got together within like the second episode. So I was like, I don't care about anyone else on it. I would put Love is Blind and Couldn't. The Circle, another reality show, iconic, like straight up binge. It's like merging social media and you're like watching them like use social media and see how it is actually affecting these people. Narcos, I think, is an OG Netflix original. I would put Narcos in straight up binge. What was so great about Narcos is that you're watching this guy play Pablo Escobar. He is such an amazing actor because he is still making you feel bad and like genuinely care about Pablo Escobar, who is killing dozens of people per episode, and you're like, this is insane. And then you see like a quiet moment of him and you're like, oh my God, this is quite possibly one of the best actors I've ever watched. Stranger Things, I feel like obviously a straight up binge. Tiger King, oh, okay. We have to put straight up in. I need to like start looking at these and being a little bit more critical. Let's give Tiger King a maze because Tiger King, everyone binged it at the beginning of quarantine, but like all of the people are awful on the show. Like, I cannot believe that Carol Baskin is going to be on Dancing with the Stars. She probably killed her husband. 13th is amazing. Not a binge because it's a documentary, but definitely something to watch. You, oh man. I've watched You 3 times through. Penn Badgley is amazing. He's so great. Big Mouth is my all-time favorite animated show, so that also has to go in straight up binge. You never know what they're gonna say. They really push their limits. Sex Education is really good. I would say Bring It On because it is really, really good, but for me, it's not like a show I gravitate towards. Insatiable, another show I just couldn't do it. Dear White People, I thought was really amazing. It took me a while to like actually get through, but I really, really enjoyed it. Never Have I Ever was cute, just like not for me. The Society is another show that like everyone was gagged over. I liked all the actors on it. I think it was for like people a little bit younger than me. I liked the idea of the concept though. Like Breonna, I couldn't do it. I wasn't a part of the crowd. Not okay with this, I thought was good. I like binged it. I thought like they were all really good. It's so sad that that also only got one season. I put it in Bring It On. 13 Reasons Why. I was a fan at the beginning of the first season. I think what they were trying to do was never clear. What they're trying to accomplish with the show is never actually accomplished. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, I used to like, but I couldn't do it after a while. Queer Eye makes me cry every time. Fuller House, fell off of that very much. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. I was really into it in the beginning and then stopped. All the Boys, I liked the first one, but the second one wasn't great. I'd say Bring It On. Black Mirror freaks me out every single time. Ultimate binge. Whenever a new season of Black Mirror comes out, I feel like that's all any of my friends and I talk about. Down to Earth with Zac Efron. I mean, that show made me realize like how bad America's doing with everything. Every country is so much better than us. Grace and Frankie, it just like wasn't for me. I Think You Should Leave is one of the funniest sketch shows I've ever seen ever in my life. I can quote every episode of it. Half of it I thought was cute. I thought it was a really cute story. And End of the Freaking World. Oh my gosh. Okay, listen. End of the Freaking World. So unexpected and so many twists and it's so quick. Honestly, watch that because I feel like not a lot of people watch that show and it's really good. I think this is my list, guys. I love promoting Netflix on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. Like this video if you enjoyed it, comment down below if you have any other tier lists that you would like for me to do. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet because I post a video every single Monday, and during quarantine, I post tier list videos on Friday, and I will see you next Monday. Boom, boom, bye!